So today I wanted to talk to you about royal jelly, how it helps improve fertility.
I see the crystal raindrops.
Hi! What's up, fertility fam? Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika, and this is Fertility Fun Day Monday. Woohoo! Let's get into it. So today I wanted to talk to you about royal jelly, how it helps improve fertility. This is from YS Eco Bee Farm. Can you see that? It's fresh royal jelly. I keep it in the refrigerator. There's what it looks like. I scoop it out, and just background on it, I had taken the royal jelly when I first started. It was recommended by my acupuncturist, and then I had stopped taking it because I read the book, I think it starts with the egg, and she was saying there's no scientific evidence to show that it helps with fertility. And I stopped taking it, and then I started it again when my FSH went through the roof. It was like at 50. I incorporated it back into my supplement regime, and my FSH came down. I don't know if it was solely due to the royal jelly, but I believe that it definitely contributed to the lowering of it for me. And after talking with my acupuncturist, we discussed that there aren't going to be a lot of studies on royal jelly just because there's no profit in it for anyone, right? It's you can buy it pretty openly from anyone who sells like bee products, and it's not like a pharmaceutical where you're going to put a lot of money into research and development, R&D, in hopes of, you know, gaining a profit from it. So there's not going to be a lot of research on it. So having said that, there's not a lot of proof that ties this, or not a lot of clinical research that ties the royal jelly directly to any fertility improvements. However, with talking with the acupuncturist and other people anecdotally, they've seen improvement. I personally have seen improvement from using the royal jelly. So that's why I wanted to talk about it on our first Fertility Fun Day Monday. So let's dig into the facts about it. I took some notes, so I'm going to read from here. First and foremost, anyone who's allergic to bees or bee stings or bee pollen or anything related to bees should not use any type of royal jelly supplement, propolis, any of that. You don't want to use it. So if you're allergic, move on. Find some other things. There are many other wonderful products out there, and we'll talk about them in future Fertility Fun Day Monday videos. All right, so what is royal jelly? It's a substance derived from bees. It also includes bee pollen and bee propolis. It is the crown jewel among those, among beehive products, and is a superfood. So it is an emulsion of protein, sugars, and lipids in a water base, and is synthesized by the bee from digested pollen and honey nectar. These are rich in the essential amino acids, and those amino acids, the essential ones, they can't be synthesized. Other ones, you can get synthetic versions of them, but the essential you cannot, so that's key. And so it plays an important role in bee nutrition. Royal jelly is a powerful milky substance produced by young worker bees in the hive for 2 to 3 days, and they produce enough royal jelly to feed the female larva, which develops into the queen bee, hence the royal jelly. Queen bee only eats royal jelly. The difference between the queen bee and the ordinary worker bee is the royal jelly. She has it her entire lifetime, where the other bees have it their first few days of their life. So the queen bee lives her entire life on royal jelly as her only source of nutrition, and the other worker bees are fed royal jelly for the first 3 days of their life. This diet is responsible for making the queen bee 40 to 60% larger than a worker bee, plus they live 40% longer than a worker bee. And the other thing about it is, this can help with your egg health, right? We all know that we're born with the number of eggs that we're gonna have, but we don't know how healthy they are. So like when you're testing things like AMH, it's telling you how many eggs you have left. It's not telling you how healthy they are. And the older you get, the more important that egg health needs to be monitored and taken care of. So that's why we're taking nutrients and supplements, especially after 40, to help with that egg health. And so royal jelly is a superfood that is meant to help with your egg health. The queen bee is the most important figure of the bee community. She receives a lifespan of 5 to 6 years and produces around 2,000 eggs a day, producing more worker bees and sustains the life cycle of the hive when fed on pure royal jelly. So she's responsible for the whole thing happening. Researchers soon realized the remarkable benefits of royal jelly by the way the queen bee lived long and healthy. This is one of the reasons why many people around the world take royal jelly supplements. As little as 250 milligrams of royal jelly may provide energy, youth, and vitality. Therefore, the nutrients found in royal jelly are necessary and very beneficial for the human body. Royal jelly is perhaps the most complex, highly concentrated, and nutritious food produced by animal, insect, or plant. It contains vitamin A, C, E, and all the essential B complex vitamins, such as B1, B2, B3, including a high concentration of B5 and vitamin B6, which is reputed to support the strength of the adrenal glands and may help to reduce stress, and is the only natural source of acetylcholine, an essential ingredient of the current transmission of nerve impulses. It contains proteins, which are rich in natural hormones, such as pheromones. It contains 6 minerals: sodium, potassium, iron, chromium, manganese, and nickel, and all of the amino acids essential for life, plus 10 more. You get a bonus 10. So yeah, I think the adrenal gland support is important as well. As you know, when you're going through improving your fertility, you want your adrenal glands to be working properly. You want them to be supported. I do yoga and other things to also help my adrenal glands, but taking this is good for it as well. You don't want this to be your only source of supporting your adrenal function, so there are other things that you can do. Massages, yoga, dry brushing. There are different things you can do for your adrenal gland, and we'll probably talk about that in one of our future Fertility Fun Day Monday videos. Okay. Royal jelly has yeast inhibiting functions, which may help conditions such as thrush and athlete's foot. Royal jelly may play an important role in maintaining cholesterol levels due to a high concentration of specific nutrients found in the royal jelly. Royal jelly has been found to be of great help in boosting the immune system. Royal jelly naturally contains immune-building nutrients such as vitamin C and E. Fertility expert Dr. Randine Lewis recommends fresh royal jelly for increased fertility, quoting a number of research studies supporting his advice. So I'll put his name down below so you can Google him and see what he has to say about it, but he is a fertility expert. He does recommend this. This is a fresh version of the royal jelly. It's liquidy still. I keep it in the fridge. There are capsules that have royal jelly. I recommend if you get those, you get those that are freeze dried, so that it's as close as possible to the fresh form of royal jelly, which you're going to get more of the nutrients. You don't want something that's been sitting on a shelf for too long, because it's just depleting all of the good benefits of it. So as fresh as possible, you want that. And you can get it, I got this on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the box below, but you can also, I've gotten it at Whole Foods in a smaller bottle than this, and I'm trying to think, I personally have gotten it at Whole Foods. I'm sure there are other stores that you can get the royal jelly from. It does have a little bit of a taste. It's recommended that you take it like on a little teaspoon and you put either honey, I put agave around it, but it does have like a little bit of a funk to it, as you, like an aftertaste. It's not crazy, but it's noticeable. So test it out with honey or agave or something sweet around there to kind of offset that. I do it in the morning when I'm also doing my tincture from the acupuncturist and my wheatgrass shot, so it kind of all goes together, and then I rinse it down with warm water with lemon in it. But just FYI, it's a very specific taste that the royal jelly has. The risk, if you're allergic to bees, you don't want to take it. If you have asthma, this may flare up. If you take royal jelly and you notice anything like any facial swelling or anything crazy, go to your doctor straight away. So you may be having an allergic reaction to it. I read somewhere you can test it like on the inside of your arm first before you ingest it. So if you just want to do it like in the crook and put like a little bit on there and see if you have any reaction to it. If you do, if it gets red or irritated, royal jelly is probably not good for you. And maybe test it with someone else's royal jelly. It's a little bit on the expensive side, the fresh royal jelly. So I wouldn't want you to get like, I bought this again from Amazon after I knew that I liked it. I got a smaller one. I started off with smaller ones from Whole Food. And then moved up to the bigger bottle. So it is an investment. So I would say start out small, see how you feel. I always keep a journal of my supplements and how I'm reacting to things, and I introduce things one at a time. I highly recommend that. It works really well. That way I know if I'm getting a benefit or not and how my body is responding to it. So yeah, I believe there's a correlation there. All right, and then I went to the Columbia University Health Advice website and I found this. The royal jelly itself contains the following substances: 12 to 15% of protein, 60 to 70% water, 10 to 16% sugars, 3 to 6% fats. The benefits to the queen bee being fed royal jelly are quite remarkable. With queen bees reaching growth to about twice the size of the standard worker bee, life expectancy is higher as well. Queen bees believed to live 40 times as long, not to mention making the queen more fertile, giving them the ability to lay roughly 2,000 eggs a day. So without the queen, the beehive doesn't make it, right? She's the one supplying all of the eggs that eventually become worker bees that keep that joint running. Whether or not these benefits have any effect on human beings has not been scientifically proven. There's no double-blind study on royal jelly. And again, because there is no direct correlation to a financial gain, there probably is not going to be any scientific studies on royal jelly. At any rate, there are multiple reputable sources that recommend it as a fertility and longevity enhancer, and they've seen, you know, with their clients and people that they've interacted with, an improvement. I personally can say I feel an improvement compared to using it, not using it, and then reintroducing it into my supplement regime. So I highly recommend it, which is why I wanted to feature it on our very first Fertility Fun Day Monday. All right, you guys, have you used royal jelly before? Do you have any experience, good or bad? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from other people who have used it. Of course, I only can speak to my personal experience, but I would love to hear how other people are experiencing it. I learned so much from you guys, so I do appreciate when you leave your little pearls of wisdom in the comments, so please do that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who you think might find it useful, and comment below. All right, you guys, I hope that your Monday was amazing and great, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow in the regular vlog. And just to recap, so the new schedule is Sundays is Sunday Cycle Science, and then Monday is Monday Fertility Fun Day, and then Tuesday through Saturday is my regular TTC shenanigans, where I vlog about what's going on with me and my journey to baby number 2. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Mwah! Baby dust to you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make the